Hello everyone. Before showing you some of the activities I do to prepare for the PACER, I wanted to show you the main score sheet I use. On this score sheet, a partner will check off each circle as the student completes a lap. If they make a mistake, there will be an X in the circle. Typically, the teacher says whether the student gets an X or not, so it's not left up to the judgment of the teacher. So we would just tell that student to give that student an X. After 2 X's, of course, their test is finished. We have it two-sided. Once that student finishes and the test is complete for that whole group, then they basically turn the sheet over for the second student to keep score. In the past, when our class sizes were much larger, they've become smaller now. Unfortunately, come to PE less, but the classes are smaller now. We used to have to run it in 3 groups. We ran the 15-meter PACER because of overcrowding. And we could fit more kids in, which we continue to run the 15-meter PACER. But what we did was we put student number 1, and then it was very clear. Everybody gave themselves a number. Number 1 runs, number 2 scores, and number 3 relaxes. So then after that test was over and we started the second round, the students would turn over the paper, and then it's cut off up here, but it would say number 2 runs, number 3 scores, and number 1 relaxes because they just ran the test. But of course I picked one that's cut off. And then this third one would be down here, the last round. And as you can see up here, it says 3 runs, 1 scores, 2 relaxes. This actual score sheet here, I photocopied out of the manual, the Fitnessgram Activitygram manual, and I think it was the 9th for Fitnessgram 9. I don't know if all of you know, but the old standards are no longer in use for the PACER. They went for a while with VO2 max where you had to take height and weight. Now for Fitnessgram 10, there's new standards. The boys and girls at the younger ages are the same. I think it's 25. I don't have it here anywhere. I think it's 25. Oh, right here it is. Let me pull it out for you guys. Let's see. Maybe I don't have it. But it's 25 for the 10 to 11-year-old boys. Let me see. Oh, as you can see, they're my rough additions. Well, I'll probably have to cut this part out, but I'll show you in just a minute. Hang on, let me get it. Okay, now I'm continuing. I only have 10, 11, and possibly some 12-year-olds, but this is the new 15-meter PACER standards. I don't have the 20-meter PACER standards, but it is available. If you just email me, I can show you where you can find the new standards for Fitnessgram 10. And here's an example of what the score sheet looks like. This student made no mistakes. This student just actually stopped after 47 laps. And then you can see this student here. They didn't fill it out very clearly, but it looks like this student received 18 laps. They did not put a check here in the 10 and 16. So as you collect them, you need to watch very closely to make sure that they fill in all of this. I think that's probably our younger kids did that. And over here, whenever we're practicing with 3rd grade, we'll have one student place the scorecard under as we do it as a group, and we'll use this document camera to project how to keep score. So 3rd graders actually watch one person checking the entire class off as they complete laps for practice. And that's what we do with 3rd grade. With kindergarten and 2nd grade, we mainly just practice the test without even discussing the scoring.